So it seems we are live. We will wait for people. Well, good evening, anybody who is out there. We can't actually see you at all, so please don't worry.
Can't see you in your pajamas, can
Can't see
we?
you in your
No,
pajamas.
unfortunately.
So I think people I can see numbers joining, so that's lovely. So first of all, thank you very much for joining us yet again. I think this is our seventh webinar.
This is number 7
This
tonight.
is
Yes,
number
number
seven. My
7.
God. Okay. And this is all about the Renters' Rights Act. And unbelievably, at 4:20, we actually received something that we'll be talking about later, a draft of 7 pages. So interesting. We are going to be talking really about the Renters' Rights Act. We got told off last time for dwelling too much on the local update, so we've chopped down Steph's, but she will be doing more conversation this time. So hopefully that is okay. So, oh, Joe, thank you. Sorry I had to say I'm now busy. Hello, Joe. Might be an idea if you could just pop your name in the chat so I can see there's just one more person
Yeah,
than Joe there.
yeah, if we could, that would be brilliant. Oh, here we
Love.
go.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
They're coming through
oh, they're
thick and
coming
fast.
through.
There we
Right.
go. Hello,
Thank you
everyone.
very much. Not feeling so lonely talking to a
No.
camera in the middle of nowhere. So, can we have the slides, please?
And Matthew's in the background, everybody. He is our technical administration support today. So he's our slide clicker. There we go. He's in
Good luck
action.
with that, people.
Lovely. And if you could move that on to meet the team, please.
And maybe first of all, can we just
Oh,
check
okay. Sorry.
everybody can see the slides as well, because that's always good to begin with. If we can just have a yes in the chat. Yeah, yes, we're good. We're
Yes,
good.
yes, yes.
Brilliant.
Superb. Well, I suppose I'll introduce that. This is our senior team. Steph's going to talk to you about the people that really make it work, though, next. Off you go. Can
Thank
we have the
you. Next slide. Thank you, Matthew. So yeah, obviously you saw before the wider team, me, Jade, Max, and Matthew. Can't forget Matthew. But what we also wanted to do this time is just actually take a moment to introduce the wider team, because it isn't just the 4 of us. We are actually a team of 18. And I did think about actually putting a very formal photo here, but then I thought actually this is us with Perry Ann's face half cut off, so she's going to love us.
She'll love us.
Yeah, for that. But we work obviously together every day, and we do actually spend a lot of time outside of work as well, doing social catch ups. Here we're bowling, and genuinely, the 18 of us do feel like family more than a group of employees, and that does really matter within a business, I would say, because actually when we are at work looking after properties, this team is responsible for looking after properties for landlords sort of across the region. We've got from Peterborough all the way down to Cambridge, so along that A14 corridor. And on average, we're managing over £212 million worth of landlords' assets. So for us, it's very important that we're a close team.
From the point of view of what we do, I'm not going to stay on this for long. We are letting specialists. There are various elements within lettings that we actually get involved in. If there is anything on there from a headline that you think, oh, that might be interesting to find out, why don't you put something in the chat and then you can do it? But this is not talking about our services. This is about the renters' rights.
So, agenda for tonight. Before we move on to renters' rights, just want to go through quickly what hopefully we're going to cover in the next 90 minutes of you spending your evening with us. And again, thank you very much for spending your evenings with us. We're going to briefly, I'm just going to quickly have a look at, we're going to have a look at the local market, what's been happening in December. And also, we're going to obviously be covering the main event of this evening, which is the renters' rights bill, and at the end we will have time for Q&A. What we will try and do is cover any questions on each side, so we want this to be as interactive as possible, guys. So if you have questions, please put them in the chat. Me and Max are going to be monitoring the chat, but again, if we went a little bit off pace last time, didn't we, Max, where we were answering quite a lot of questions and then we didn't get through everything. So if we find that we're running out of time, we will we're not ignoring you in the chat. We will try and then answer the questions at the end, or we will come back to you when we can. I'm just looking at the chat and I've got bottom, there's people that are saying no sound, it keeps cutting out. So do we want to pause for a minute or carry on, or can the majority hear us? Because I've got some that say yes, they can hear, and then some that are saying no, carry on.
Carry on.
I can hear. Right, we're carrying on. I can hear. Sounds good. Okay. I love it when the chat comes together and everybody replies. Thank you, everybody. Brilliant. Sounds okay. Fantastic. So we're going to do the Q&A obviously at the end, but what we would like to do to begin with, if it's okay with everyone, we've got a little poll that we would like to share that if you can please answer, that I'm hoping my lovely administration gentleman Matthew is going to put on the screen now, because we would like to know what your greatest concerns really are around the pending Renters' Rights Act. Hopefully you can see that now, and you've got the 4 answers that we've put up. We want to know if it's ensuring compliance with safety regulations, if it's pets in lets, is it giving notice, or is it enforcement fines? So I'm just going to give 30 seconds to answer that, if possible, just to see what your biggest concerns are, and then hopefully we can address that going forward. Because the lucky thing is here, we can't see the poll, can we, Max? This is all on your end, and Matthew's controlling it. So we're blind, but we're hoping that that you're going to be able to answer it. But hopefully that's enough time, and that will be shared. So if we can move on to the next